Divine Feminines, I hope you guys are incredibly well. I'm going to dig into the Divine Masculines energy because I do feel like he's heavy in your energy, and it's maybe taking you guys a bit of extra focus to stay on task. I think that the sensual energy is really high right now, so I'm going to explore that a little bit and see what's going on in your masculine's world when it comes to this connection. Okay, I'm hearing somebody wants to do something nice for you or get your attention by doing something sweet for you. And the reason I think that they want to do that is because they know that you're going to have to call them or text them to say, that was nice of you, how sweet of you, thank you. And they're going to be like, yes. So don't be surprised if you guys are about to have something pop up in the form of some kind of act of service, because giving you gifts or making you smile or surprising you is something that this person enjoys doing. That is how heavy they are in your energy. But I'm hearing, like, don't get sideswept with this, okay? Because somebody is really wanting to make sure that you know that they're working on themselves for you. And that's some heavy shit to bear in itself. But your masculine is serious. He wants you to know, I get it. I understand who you are. The universe has been kicking my ass and showing me certain things about how I handle this connection and just how much I dropped the ball. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to let you know that I'm not stepping out of the ring. Okay, so he might be sending somebody that message or sending a group of people that message. But we do have let go of the past. So he could be pleading to you in his energy right now not to let this go. Like, I'm sorry, will you wait around? Will you let go of, like, my behaviors, the way that I did mishandle the connection? Someone's asking you if you will remember that everybody's human and they have flaws and they didn't handle you in the right ways, but they want a chance to show you now. Somebody wants you to remember with the rekindle card here showing up as well. It's like they're trying to send you and romance you with all kinds of synchronicities about the past. And that's why I feel like the universe is like, let it all go, you know, including the present moment and what it is he's trying to do in this present moment, because someone's definitely trying to get your attention. I feel like just to jump back into things with them, okay? But I'm still getting this strong energy of they've got work to do and they want to make sure that you are sitting still while they're doing their work. And the universe is like, no, it absolutely does not work like that. Like the other reading I did earlier on, I think he's really worried about, like, who's putting you in this energy of, like, I am just focused on myself right now. Like, he's not buying it. He thinks you're bluffing with this whole self-love, just focusing on my goals right now. Like, his spidey senses are tingling for you. And this could be something that he is picking up on. Like, maybe he senses that there's someone around you who has not yet made a move, Divine Feminines, but as your Divine Masculine counterpart, he can smell it in the air, okay? He knows that somebody's up to something, which is why I feel like he's putting in extra efforts either this week or this month. I was guided to say this week. So some of you could be getting some kind of message or surprise or something that just reels you back in, but let this be your forewarning to handle it cool as a cucumber. Whatever little surprise ends up coming your way, you're worthy of it, you more than deserve it, and a thank you is sometimes enough. Okay, we don't need to go above and beyond and go on any dates and invite anybody over or go over to anybody's place. We're calm, cool, and collected and in control. If somebody wants to court you, Divine Feminine, you're worthy of it. Okay, we're letting go of the past in terms of falling back into old patterns, because that's what I think your Divine Masculines are up to. But I feel like your reaction to them courting you is going to be a lot more different. It's going to take a lot because you're in this High Priestess energy. So you're going to see how he may be trying to ambush you in certain ways, okay? But the universe is saying this is a lasting love, and he won't stop coming at you or trying. I feel like somebody has made up their mind that you're what they want. They've been all over the world, or they've tried to distract themselves in other relationships or other connections, but the spark is just not the same as it is with the Divine Feminine. What kind of lasting impression did you leave? Yeah, you're always on my mind. Okay, in the background here, you guys can't really see it, but I did cross out a couple here that is, they're making love. And I feel like this is a representation of his fantasies. Like when he's looking out and he has a moment to think, the fire here is the spark. The mirroring as well represents like every connection I feel like he's been in, something's missing. And it's your personality or your smile or your warmth. And I'm also hearing like turn on because he's touching the sword. If you guys look closely in the picture, just the way he's stroking the sword, somebody's trying to send you a clear message that like nobody can stroke me the way that you do, or nobody touches me, or when all it takes is for you to touch this masculine and he feels like the blood is already boiling and bubbling and rushing in places that it needs to get prepared for you. And that's another thing too, like they really haven't been able to experience their body operating at its stiffest capacity unless it is with you. Some of them find too, like if they are in other connections or if they've tried to do that in the past by either replacing you or trying to move on, their body, again, it's not in it, it's not reacting in the same way, and they keep comparing whoever they're with to you, like even in a moment where they may be ready for it, and then all of a sudden a thought of you comes up. That could either be what kind of motivates them, and then all of a sudden your name comes up, or your name might slip out, okay? And mark my words, guys, this has happened. A lot of your masculines have said your name in their sleep. A lot of them have said your name during the act and the deed, and it messes them up. A lot of them are being forced into like hermiting energy because of this, okay? And it does promote a lot of healing, like when they can't connect to anybody and they get to like that hitting a brick wall and they're just fed up, like they don't want to talk to anybody, they don't want any sexual encounters, like none of that. It just becomes exhausting and they just want to bunker down and sit indoors. It's like the universe is like, good, like you need to fast for a little bit and get those energies out of you. So I feel like with this card here, it's representing that he is in just constant thought over the fact that it's you, and that's why he's so heavy in your energy as well, Divine Feminines. It's because nobody else can compare. When they are heavy in your energy, it means they're looking at your pictures, there's constant fantasies about you, lots of thoughts, self-pleasuring, all of that stuff, and you can pick up on it and you can feel it, okay? You can't explain it, but you could just feel it running through your body, and sometimes you may have trouble wondering, like, is this my energy? Is this their energy? Some of you who are very well versed in your High Priestess energy, you will just know it's them right away. Because you could notice the shift. You could just notice the shift just like that, or you may notice the built-up patterns. But I feel like this time around, many of you are using that sensual energy to really just focus, like stay focused and stay committed to your own path, your own healing. I'm also getting to, for some of you, you're realizing that the more you detach and that your masculine's not in your energy, you thrive more, or you're more at peace, or things just work out for you. So that's how you guys will know when they're ready and when karmic energies are no longer operating around them, is that you'll connect with them and then you'll still feel fueled up rather than feeling sometimes drained after some of your interactions with them, okay? What's coming up for you guys to experience? Let's start with the Divine Feminines. What's coming up for you to experience as your Divine Masculine's energy tries to overwhelm you? What are some lessons that are coming up for you? Some reminders. Okay, so third eye clarity, High Priestess energy. So stay 10 steps ahead. Like I said, love language is their act of service. So someone's going to try to pull you back into old patterns by suckering you in, making you smile, trying to get you to reach out or communicate. Like I said, sometimes a simple acknowledgement and thank you is all you need, right? We do have distance and retreat and a timeout. So I feel like they need this space. They need to sit in this heavy energy of seeing what it's like to yearn and long for you, and gosh, might I dare say it, even worry about why the heck you're able to maintain this detachment or this distance. What the heck is going on with you? Okay, healing through their other tendencies as well. Like bringing in insecurity and jealousy and trying to control you in the ways that they have with past karmic partners, it's not going to work. And I think that that's some of the stuff that they're healing through right now. Like, you very well could just be focused on your own path and doing things like focusing on your health, and maybe some of you who are moms, being good mothers to your children, being good parents, focusing in on service to the community. So he knows that it's his own cross to bear at this time. Even if, again, like I'll reiterate that I said in the other reading, even if other men are pursuing you, Divine Feminine, a lot of you have such a sturdy head on your shoulder that, I mean, you're only really looking to give your time and energy to someone who matches that regardless. So, oh, he's having a hard time accepting that you've got all of this autonomy. Okay, so we do have memories and nostalgia, and I think that this is going to go hand in hand with somebody trying to surprise you or get you back into that place of just being a sucker for love and a sucker for the intimacy. I'm hearing between you two, like the intimacy, like the sex, it's really, really good. And, you know, it even kind of depicts it here in this card. This could be something that he constantly thinks about. And for him, it's not just the act of it. It really is just showing you how much he loves you, and also feeling your love through that he really just misses. Okay, somebody really does feel like they don't want anybody else to experience that or have that. And some of the motivation for, you know, watching you right now could be, you know, just, again, wondering what it is you have going on. This is the energy that surrounds you, Divine Feminine. This is why it's so heavy. Okay, but stay focused. You've been through this before. Maybe the intensity is ramping up here a little bit, but what do they say? New levels, new devils. He is in this devilish energy trying to pull you back in with a lot of lustful tendencies, but you can stay focused. I feel like he's got to sweat a little bit. The universe is saying you got to appreciate this. Okay, you had it in your hands and you dropped the ball, and there's got to be repercussions for dropping the ball. Okay, so right now is about higher self-activation. He's really trying to refrain from feeling the connection, I think, so intensely and so densely, but it is, it's awakening him, or it's breaking through, or it's helping him confront a lot of his worst fears and things that he may need to address or change about himself. Okay, someone needs to, I feel, work on themselves, and they're avoiding doing that by engaging in a lot of this energy. Okay, also too, like, there's something about self-love I'm picking up with the masculines. They feel left behind. It's really difficult watching you in this energy of glowing up, or even you experiencing a higher self-activation. Somebody is also worried about you being pursued by masculine energies that outshine them. Like, your masculines maybe know that you're destined for great love, and it's really going to trigger them, or to see you even exploring that, even if you have to eventually learn down the road that it's like, okay, great, I tried dating and obviously that's not for me. Many of them are going to have to watch you go through that process. They don't know what the outcome is going to be just yet, but they will have to, you know, maybe watch you experience certain things, leaving the country, traveling, dabbling in new endeavors, networking with different people, just becoming this version of yourself that is the old you that no longer panics when he's so heavy in your energy and then reaches for your phone and gets pulled back into old cycles. You know, that part of you is refined now. You can handle a lot of that heavy influx of energy and alchemize it. And I think that's what he's maybe been afraid of, or maybe been afraid to face, is that you would have or grow or develop the ability to alchemize the distance. Okay. Okay, so what are the next interactions going to be like? Okay, what are you guys going to be feeling if you can get through this bump of the heavy energy? Okay, so you're going to get keeping an open mind towards one another. Okay, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, and what that tells me is, like, you guys are going to get to know each other, like the different versions of one another. Your masculines are trying to come back a lot more clean, mature, strong, just not so distracted by the lower energies, shortcuts, trying to get things quick, being really obsessive with money, lustful energies. They're going to be a little bit more grounded into intentional living. Like, how do I live intentionally? How do I show up as a version of me that's sober? Because you represent like sober. Like, people gotta be sober when they're around you. Divine feminine. Like, I feel like these masculine energies come around you and they're like, damn, yo, I really need to get clear-headed, because you carry this high priestess energy. You're always 10 steps ahead. You're very articulate, very eloquent. The way that you carry yourself makes people feel like, no, they need to be like 10 toes sharp on their shit when dealing with you, because nothing gets past you. And at the same time, that's really attractive. I'm hearing a masculine that feels like, damn, I want you on my team. Okay? So that is what I have for this quick check-in, guys. I will be on Hipsy until, I want to say, maybe about 7 p.m. or so. So if you guys would like to chit-chat or go into detail about any of the information or messages in the reading, yeah, just let me know. I've been enjoying some of the conversations we've been having as well. I will probably go live again and open up the mini readings hopefully tomorrow. Try to keep it going as much as I can, because you guys have been really enjoying that quick sort of check-in. So guys, join the memberships if you do like these romantic and more sensual readings, because there is tons of them in the memberships that are 18 plus for you. That, yeah, could be a part 2 to this in there somewhere. Okay, otherwise I will catch you guys in the next check-in. You guys have a wonderful night ahead. See you guys later. Bye.